Laura Busby, thanks for taking the time. Congratulations. First one of the year, and it comes against Gonzaga. I think a really good effort there, and then a tie against Eastern Washington. Seems to me that your team is improving.
Yeah, I think it was a great road trip to come out with 4 points. I was really pleased with just the outcome of the weekend. I think going into that weekend, we felt like we were moving in the right direction. Obviously, the Rutgers result was good on the road and just had a bit of a break to continue to train some things that we needed to. So we felt really confident going into this weekend, and I'm glad the results showed.
Talk to me about the play in the net, your impression of your keepers.
Yeah, I think Kylie, well, Trishelle was out with an injury, so Kylie stepped in, and we had talked to her a little while back when we made that decision to go with Trishelle to play her role to the best of her ability, which is sometimes hard to do as a senior, but she kind of embraced that conversation and stepped up in a moment when we needed her most and came up with a big time PK save in that game to keep us in it. So I think that was a great response from her, and that's exactly what we need, not just from her, but everyone on the team.
What are your biggest areas of happiness watching your team play, and maybe what's the biggest disappointment so far that you need to work on still?
Yeah, I think this past weekend was nice that we put some balls in the back of the net. I mean, that's something that we've been focused on, and I think sometimes you just have to let it happen versus like force it to happen. But we were working on movement in the box, and our first goal in Gonzaga came off of that. And then a great 1v1 moment from Chase Borntrager in the second half of that game. So we've been scoring some great goals. Zara Freese got her first goal on Sunday, and yeah, just happy with the fact that we have that mentality to want to put the ball in the back of the net. I think we could have defended better on Sunday. I think it's always tough, especially Gonzaga was a really athletic, direct team, so it took a lot out of us to turn around and play on a hot Sunday in Washington on the road. So I think it takes a lot of mental fortitude to get back up for a game like that. And Eastern Washington is a good side that won their conference last year. So I think that was always going to be a tough test for us. I think more than anything, I was proud of the fact that we went down. So we were up in the first half, went into halftime with a 1-goal lead, and then conceded 2 goals. So one of the things we're talking to the team about is just starting the second half better. We think that's a stretch that we can improve on. But after conceding 2 goals, came back and equalized it. Ani Jost had a great goal in the second half to equalize that game. So I think just the ability to come back even when we're down kind of shows what this team is made of.
Kind of a weird preseason schedule. You don't have a game this weekend. You'll play Tuesday, Friday next week. Are you concerned at all that there's not really a rhythm at this point, or you're not worried about it?
No, I think for us, these breaks in this season are helpful. We've got, we're entering a stretch where it gets really hard for our players academically. So it's just kind of a breather to be home, to train with our entire team. Obviously, we don't travel everyone when we're on the roads. When we come back together, it's just an opportunity for those kids to grow and challenge for the next roster. So I think it's an opportunity more so than getting us out of our rhythm. So just to have dedicated training sessions, we'll still simulate a scrimmage at the end of this week so that they get kind of that match fitness in. But I think just an opportunity to focus and catch up on academics is probably much needed after being on the road for 5 days.
Absolutely. Coach Busby, thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.